All right, in this video, I have a new pair of sneakers that I requested from Adidas. Shout out to them for actually sending this pair over. But this is the Adidas OZMORPH, which is the latest and greatest version in the OZWorld kind of lineage from Adidas. And for those that don't know, the Oswegos is probably the first pair that they had created in that Oz series. And then there's the Azaleas and Oznovas, and there's a whole bunch of them. I've actually covered probably 5 or so of them on this channel already. So I felt only right to actually get this pair to check them out and see how they were on feet and in hand. And I'd say it's a pretty nice looking pair of sneakers. And overall, if you're a fan of the Oz lineage, this is going to be a shoe that you're going to be like, okay, this is pretty rad. So these are available right now on Adidas website in a couple different colorways for $140 retail. If you guys are interested in buying these or any other Oz sneakers that Adidas makes, I'll link them in the description of the video for those that are interested. So for me, I got the gray colorway. It's kind of nice. It has a bunch of different tones of gray and then a little hit of neon back here for the heel padding. And that's pretty much it. It's mostly a gray pair of sneakers though. But overall, I'd say the aesthetics of the shoe is pretty nice. Lots of cut and sew on the upper, and then you have a mesh on the side panel as well as the toe box of the shoe. And then as it transitions to the top of the tongue, you can see it has a puffier, softer material for the padding. And then you also have that same sort of softer padding around the collar and then the little heel tab right back here. You have rope laces with nylon lace holes to hold the laces into place. And a couple of things that make this shoe stand out from the other Oz series sneakers is one, the spoiler on the back. You can see it has a massive extra layer of material out here that you can have for a back tab. I think it's kind of nice the way it sticks out. It definitely has a different vibe because of that heel spoiler and then also the extra added padding back here on the back of the shoe. On the bottom of the shoe, it has some cutouts where there's some exposed foam. It feels like there's a couple different layers of foam actually on the bottom, so you could see 2 different tones. I think that looks pretty cool. And then you can see it has this little reflective section, or I don't know what this is called, but it says OZWorld, and then you kind of move it side to side and you can see it says OZMORPH instead, kind of in like squiggly wavy lines, and I thought that was pretty cool as well. How is the comfort in these? I would say the overall comfort is pretty good. It's kind of sneaky comfort. It's not like something that you just try on and go, this is the most comfortable thing I've ever tried on, but you try them on and you're like, yeah, it feels good. It's not uncomfortable, and I would say that overall it feels kind of like a New Balance 990-ish sort of vibe. Like it's a little bit of a firmer midsole, but the overall feel does feel substantial and it feels good. It just feels natural on feet. I don't know how to describe it, but I would say that the overall comfort is actually pretty good. Similar to like the Oswegos and so on. Now some words from Adidas, what they say about the product. Y2K inspired shoes made in part with recycled materials. These Adidas shoes combine the best of the 2000s vibe with modern comfort technology. A shiny mixed material upper, fluid lines, and chunky tooling pay homage to the Y2K sneaker style. Extra heel padding and cushioned midsole create effortless comfort in every step. Now I didn't see anything that defines what this midsole is made out of, but it does have branding on the side here that does say Adiplus in this material right here on the side. So I'm assuming it's a mix of Adiplus and maybe some other foams. But overall looks of the shoe I think look pretty nice. And if you like all of the other Oz line sneakers, I feel like this is a nice looking one as well. Anyways, my favorite parts about the shoe, the outsole, again, I just love the overall look. And then that morphing logo on the bottom there, I like that as well. I do like the spoiler on the back. Some people might not like it, but I actually like the added material. And I think that the mesh on the toe box is nice as well. Overall comfort, again, is pretty good on these as well. And if you've been interested in the shoe, hopefully this overview was somewhat helpful for you guys that are just deciding whether or not you want to buy the shoes. Again, if you guys want to buy, I'm linking in the description. If you guys use my links, it does give me a little bit of a kickback, and it lets Adidas know that you guys rock with the channel. So greatly appreciated for anybody that uses my links. But hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Have a good rest of the day. Hopefully we'll see you back for some more sneaker content very soon. All right, peace, guys.